Hi, this is Keeping It Real with Jackie. I just want to say who I appreciate right now. And that is, I'm going to list one person. See, my one. And that's my best friend of 15 plus years. I met him in 2001 while working at Tropicana. Back then, I didn't know who my true friends were. And he came in my life at a time when I needed to know who a true friend was. And he has always been that support system for me. And when I wanted to make the step to go to another casino, I was afraid, and I started another casino. At the time, I had to make a choice. And he told me, do what's best for your heart, which I did. And even though that didn't work out, because at the time I was I'm not going to name names, a casino. Before I got the job at that new casino, I was accused of being on drugs from a faulty drug test that they actually accused me of doing drugs in. And they fired me as soon as they hired me. And when I was really low, and it happened around my birthday, so it was even worse. I was crying real hard because, of course, I knew I was not on drugs. And it had me so upset I was losing faith in myself. And him and my mom, and even his mom, stepped in and said, you know what? Know your truth. Own your truth. Know who you are. And him and my mom put the money together to have me retake the drug test, which came out, of course, negative, because I'm not a drug dealer, not on drugs. And that meant a lot to my heart. And also, it meant a lot to his mom, who didn't know me from a can of paint and could have been like, oh, how I know she's not a drug dealer, stepped to my defense and said, I know her. I know she's not that way. And that made me feel so good inside. Someone who really didn't know me like that to defend me. And I've always appreciated his family because they've always had my back. And they were always there. You know, when my mom got sick, his mom sent my mom a cake. That is still the bomb. If you ever need a good cake, Mama Nabia. She makes that, she puts in that work. Puts all the feet in it. And even makes her own icing. Just to put that out there, I'm going to give her a shout out. Hey, Mama Nabia. You the bomb. And also, I appreciate him having my back. And also, when I lost my job at pain management, I was going to give up on the medical field altogether. I'm just going to say I'm done. And he said, you're not done. Your journey is not ending here. And when I was in medical assistant school, a lot of the students felt I didn't deserve to be there. I don't know if it was my hijab that made them treat me the way they did, but they made me feel like an outcast. And even when we had group projects, no one wanted to be in the group with me. And I would go home every night and cry because I didn't understand how could they treat me like that. Why did I deserve to be treated like that when I did nothing? And he would tell me, it's not you, it's them. And don't give up your dream because other people feel you don't belong. And he always made me feel like I belonged. And sometimes when I'm around my family, I don't feel like I belong. And he would always tell me, "You're wrong. You're better than that." And I miss that in my life. I miss someone to support me and someone to care. And sometimes I feel like maybe he hates me right now. I'm not sure. But I don't hate him. And I need him to know that. And no matter what we've been through, I will always hope that I have my best friend. Even when my mom had her surgery, I held on to strength because I had him in the back of my mind tell me that God was my mom's surgeon. And while I sat alone in the hospital, I felt lost and scared. And I lashed out on people I cared about because I didn't know any other way to be. And every time I looked at the door, I hoped that he would walk through. Could tell me it's okay. But he never did, which hurt. But I do want him to know I've always appreciated him. And appreciate him for being my family. And being one person that's always cared about me. And I care about him unconditionally, as I hope he does care about me unconditionally. And I still have the gift me and my nieces bought for him. And I just want to read the card because it was sweet what the kids said and what I said, but I wanted him to know this. Noah, this is a thank you from me and the kids for always being a great extended uncle to them in a form of a father figure through good and bad times. We will always love you for your heart, your wisdom, and unconditional love. Love, Jackie and the kids. And Cash wrote, "Thanks, Noah, for being everything." And so did Diamond and Destiny. And it says, "You're the best." I'm not going to say what's inside the bag because I want him to see that for himself in person if possible. But those are what the kids wrote because they care about him, and I do too. And I appreciate him for his heart, his knowledge, his wisdom, for being my A-spoon coon. I appreciate you and never doubt that I don't appreciate you. And I pray every day that I see you and that you're always our family. You're always going to be a part of my family. And we appreciate you and we love you. Thank you for being you. And there's no tit for tat. There's just unconditional love from me and my family.